Hey guys, got the class workout for you today. We're gonna do 5 exercises and you're gonna do them 1 minute each in the order of the exercises, and then you're gonna restart. So you'll get 4 rounds in, just like class, and I'm gonna give modifications and progressions to each exercise. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple warm-up exercises and then get right into the routine. So what I want you to first do is warm up a little bit. So I'm gonna have you get parallel to the ground here with a nice straight spine and pretty much straight legs. I haven't locked them, but they're almost locked. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna round my back as much as I can. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale in arch. Pull your shoulder blades back. And I want you to repeat round and reach back. And do that about 5 times. Get a lot of movement into your spine, okay? And then what you're gonna do from there is reach straight down with your hands to the ground to stretch out that lower back and hamstrings. And I want you to grab your toe if you can, reach straight up, and then do the other side, okay? And then from there, we'll go into our lunge stretch. Stretch out your hip flexor by pushing your hip forward and picking up that back heel as high as you can and straightening that leg while keeping the weight on your heel, okay? And without your arms, just do your tilt. Tilt, if you need to hold on to something you can, twist, twist, and then round, reach back. Do the other side. So you do both sides, obviously warming up. Okay, tilt, tilt, twist, twist, and you're done with that. Next stretch, you're gonna do the door jam stretch. You want your arm up on it and your elbow about right in line with the doorway. Okay, then you're gonna step forward with your inside foot so you're past the doorway now. And your elbow and hand are still in contact there. You're gonna pull your shoulder back and hold. And you can even look forward and tilt your neck away, or turn your neck to get the trap stretch out a little extra. Then you're gonna drop your elbow down to 90. If I wanna increase the stretch, I can push my arm into that beam, and then I'll do the other side. So hand elbow over here, step forward with inside foot, pull my shoulder back, tilt the neck, drop it down to 90, push my arm into it, get a big stretch. And then you're gonna come to the ground for your final stretch. You're gonna sit on your butt, feet close you can to your butt, wide stance. You're gonna rotate your knees one way, keep your feet close to your butt, flex that toe. I'm gonna twist and reach as far as I can, and I'm gonna do the other side. I'm gonna twist and reach. And that is your warm-up. Okay, so your first exercise is gonna have 3 progressions. So easiest, second hardest, and then hardest. So we're gonna do a plank for the easiest. And I mean, if you really have just never worked out and you're doing this video and you've never done a plank, I'll show you the most modified way, so that'd make it 4, but I'm gonna do it quick. So I'm gonna put my palms together. I want my shoulders over my elbow, not behind them. A nice straight spine. I don't want my lower back arch, so I'll tuck that in. And if you want, you can start from your knees. Next progression from that would be up on your toes. So from 6-point stance to 4-point, okay? And then from here, the next progression would be get up plank. So you're gonna get up, and then you're gonna come back down, okay? If that's too easy still, the next move will be get up, do a push-up, right back down, and repeat, okay? So lots of progressions. Pick the one right for you. Do it for a minute, and then we'll go to exercise number 2. Okay, so exercise number 2, we're gonna use tempo. That means fast, slow, moving fast or moving slow with the bicycle crunch. So we're gonna go hands behind your head. If you have neck issues, you can go hands behind your ears. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go knees over your hips, and I'm gonna say slow, so you go slow motion, alternating, elbow to knee, opposite side, extending the opposite leg, keeping your lower back flat, and then fast as you can. Okay, so you'll do 10 slow as you can, 5 each side, and then 20 fast, 10 each side. And you'll do that 2 cycles, and that'll get you pretty close to a minute. Or if you don't want to do the count like that, you can literally set a timer, go slow, fast, try and do it for a minute straight, and go to exercise 3. So, exercise number 3, we're going to do a trunk stability hold, and I'm going to give you a progression that'll make it even harder. And if you have bad shoulders, maybe don't do this one. Or if you have trouble with body weight exercises, you'll pretty much know from the get-go if you could do this on your own or not. But level 1, everyone can do. So you're gonna put your arms straight, right on your knees, lean back as far as you can, keeping your arms straight. That'll put you in the right spot. Puff that chest up so you have a nice straight spine. Draw in your stomach, so push your rib cage in and hold, okay? If you wanna add something, you can twist, or you can just hold, okay? And the progression is twist, twist, hands down, glute bridge, up, right back down, twist, twist, hands down, glute bridge, restart. And when I glute bridge here, I'm pulling my shoulders down and back, so I have a nice straight spine. My rib cage here is pushing down as my butt's lifting up, which really makes me feel it in my core. So exercise number 4, another progression modification. We're gonna do a crawl position, going back through evolution here. And this is called a 6-point stance. My hands, my knees, my toes are on the ground. I'm gonna round my back, and then I'm gonna arch it. And what I wanna really find is a neutral position. That's flexion extension, so I'm gonna pull my shoulders down and back, and I'm gonna draw in my stomach, so I got that nice neutral stance. From here, the exercise starts in a 4-point stance. So put my palms and my toes down, I'm gonna lift my knees up an inch. You can literally hold this for a minute, and you will hate yourself, and you'll realize that babies can crawl and they're strong. In adults, crawling is not as easy. So level 2 to this progression would be moving. So we hold a nice neutral frame here. I don't want my lower back to arch. I don't want it to round. Don't want my shoulders to push forward. So we gotta maintain that control while we move. So I'm gonna go hand, knee forward, and then I'm gonna even it out. Because I always want my knees in line with my hips, hands in line with my shoulders. And then I'm gonna keep going. Forward, forward, back, back. You can go right, right, left, left. Repeat, and exercise 5 is coming. Okay, so final exercise. We're gonna do one of my favorites. It's an isometric. Anything with abs and isometrics are my fave. So that means you're pushing 2 forces into each other equally, maintaining its position. So what I'm gonna need is my lower back to be into the ground. So imagine there's an egg underneath your back. Breathe out, smash the bug, maintain your lower back being flat. Next, your knees are gonna go over your hips. My toes are flexed towards me. My arms are pushing into the top of my knees that way. My knees are pushing into my hands this way. So at this point, my stomach's pushing down and these 2 forces are pushing into each other. Makes me feel my abs a lot, okay? And this is level 1. So you're just gonna sit here, breathe in, breathe out, push your back flat, really brace your hands, knees into each other as you're pushing your stomach down. And then you can repeat it or hold it for the minute. Or progression, you're gonna do one leg kicked out, push your hands, knees into this leg. My lower back's gotta stay flat. So if my lower back's not flat, I need to get that leg up higher, or this knee closer to my chest to maintain it flat. You can also push your hands in and your knee in the hold, so you have a lot of variation right here on where your isometric is, and that should really burn out your abs. So that's exercise 5. You're gonna reset to 1, do a minute each time, do 2 to 4 rounds, and you should be golden.